Hey guys, my name is Julia from I Am Movement, and we exist to share with you moments of self-care and self-love. We believe that the movement is one of the ways to heal your body. So just really enjoy this moment, take the most of it, and I hope you enjoy the session. Today we're going to focus a bit more on the upper body. So mostly shoulders, wrists, and a lot of spine mobility. We're gonna start with a breath work, just a simple breath to drop your attention into the body and connect with yourself. So you can sit in any position that feels better for you. Can be with your legs crossed, can be sitting on your heels, or even lay on your back if you prefer. So totally up to you, just listening to your body and see whatever goes best for you today. From there, whenever you're ready, we're gonna start to close our eyes and then drop your attention into this moment. Just taking some natural breaths in and out through your nose. And then every time you inhale, try to expand your belly and your chest. And exhale, letting go and soften the whole body into the ground. Softening your shoulders, your hips. Maybe go for a quick check of the body. See if there is specific areas that you would like to focus on. And use the breath to help you release that tension. So just from there, you can follow along. We're going to start to take a breath in for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. One more time, breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Awesome. Bring your breath back to normal first. Just noticing the way you're feeling now. And then maybe you want to set an intention for your practice today. And whenever you're ready, start to open your eyes. And we're going to come into cross-leg positions too. If you're not there yet, you can come into this position, sitting with your spine nice and tall, and then interlace your fingers and bring your hands behind your neck. From there, rounding your spine and bring your elbows close to each other as you also tuck your chin into your chest, navel in as much as you can. On the next breath in, then you start to lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, arch the spine a bit, and look up towards the sky. And let's do that 2 more times. Exhale as you navel in, tuck your chin into your chest. And then breathing in, see if you can go any deeper on this one. Lift your chest as high as you can. And one more. Exhale as you round, navel in, tuck your tailbone in also. And then as you breathe in, open your chest. Beautiful. From there, just drop your right forearm to the ground as your left arm reaches over the head. Big breath in, open, and turn your armpit up towards the sky. Keep your hip down to the ground and then lengthen your left arm to the side. So you're stretching a lot of the side of your body. On the exhale, just windmill to your opposite side. So now your left forearm is going to the ground and then right arm reach up. See if you can go and look, gaze up towards the sky also. Otherwise, you can keep looking forward. Beautiful. On the exhale, just reach forward right in front of you. And if this is too much for you, you can stay a bit higher. Just make sure you're lengthening the spine instead of rounding too much. So you want more of nice and neutral spine to neck. Stay here for 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then whenever you're ready, start to walk your hands towards yourself. We're going to interlace our fingers again. And then on this one, palms facing forward. Fully extend your arm, reach your arm over the head as you breathe in. On the exhale, back in front of you, and then bring the back of the hand towards your chest. Breathing in here, exhale forward, and up. One more time, all the way down. Breathing in, bringing your hand towards your chest. Exhale forward and up towards the sky. Release your arms and bring your arms out to the side with your palms facing out and your fingers pointing up. And then we start with a small circle going backwards. Nice and gentle on this one, just warming up your shoulders. And then as you feel comfortable, you can increase the size of this circle. Don't rush, you can go on your own pace. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. And then when you're ready, we want to slow down, go back to reset, and then opposite direction. So if you're going backwards, now we go forward. And then start small again and increase the size of that circle as you feel comfortable. Stay there for one more breath on your own pace. Beautiful. And then whenever you're done, just release your hands on top of your knees. Right, guys, we're gonna come into a tabletop position from here, which means your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees slightly in front of your hip line. And just from there, tuck your toes onto the ground and then extend your legs into a high hip position. You can keep your knees nice and soft. Don't worry about going into a downward facing dog with your heels down to the ground. You can stay here and just take a breath on this position. Push the ground away so you're activating your shoulders and your arms, ears between your arms, aligned. And then keep your spine nice and neutral again. Keep lifting your hip as high as you can. With every exhale, start to drop your heel towards the ground. And then from there, whenever you're ready, bring your right hand towards your opposite ankle and try to look underneath your left armpit. Stay there for one breath. Your base hand is nice and strong, active shoulder. Slowly release and then bring left hand towards your opposite ankle. If the ankle is too much for you today, you can go ahead and bring your hand to your knee, to your shin, whatever it's available to you. Drop both hands back down to the ground and then your knees comes back down to the ground. From there, we're going to do a cat and cow. So open the chest as you arch the spine, looking forward. As you exhale, round the spine as much as you can, navel in. And lift your hip again, extending your legs. Let's go for one more rep of this. Right hand goes to your opposite ankle. Stay one breath. See if that one feels any different, any easier than the previous one. And then opposite side, same thing. Hands goes back down to the ground. Drop your knees down again. And then arch the spine. Breathing in. Lift your tailbone and also your chin. Exhale, round this time, untuck your toes and then navel in again. Whenever you're ready, we want to lift our knees off the ground, pushing the ground away. Stay 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. We're coming to a child's pose from here, so you can bring yourself towards the bottom of the mat. And then your knees are nice and wide, so your knees are pointing out to the side and your toes are touching back there. Walking your hands further away from you, but keep your arms nice and active, so you're not just resting in a child's pose, you're more like pushing the ground away, active hands and arms. From there, we're coming to a spine wave. So lift your hip off the heels and then wave forward as you round the spine. Whenever you get halfway there, lift your feet off the ground and then drop your hips to the ground at the same time. Open the chest and make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and then reverse into a child's pose like a wave. One more time of this. Lift your hip off the heels and wave forward. Lift the feet, pressing them together. Drop the hip down to the ground. Open your chest, pushing the ground away. Exhale, tuck your chin, round the spine, and sit back into a child's pose. Nice, guys. Walking your hands towards your knees. And then if this is too intense for you, you can have a block under your hip, just so you're a bit higher and less pressure on your ankles. So from this one here, we're coming into ape reach. So the back of the hands are together and your fingers are pointing down towards the ground. Navel in and round the spine. As you start to inhale, you're gonna external rotate your shoulders and open your arms out to the side. And then lift your chest and look forward. From here, lift your hip off the heels and then keep arching the spine and reaching back, squeezing the shoulder blades, squeeze your hips and your glutes, and stay for one more breath. On the exhale, start to drop your hips back to your heels and reverse to start. So back of the hands together again, fingers pointing down to the ground. And let's do that one more time. External, rotate your shoulders. Open your chest and look forward. Once here, lift your hip and then keep pushing your hips forward as you squeeze your glutes. Activate them, shoulder blades away, open your chest. Exhale, slowly release back into that ape position. Drop your hands back to the ground and walk into a child's pose. Take one more breath on this one, and then walk your hands towards the right side and bring the left hand right on top of the right. So you're more like stretching the left side of the body on this one. One more breath here. And then opposite side, walking the hands to the left. Right hand goes right on top. And take one deep breath here. Awesome. Just from there, find your tabletop position again. So you might need to adjust yourself, bringing the knees a bit closer. And then on this one, we're going to reach the left arm up towards the sky. On the exhale, thread the needle. 2 more times of those. Bring that arm all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle. Last one. Twist the spine as much as you can on this one. Reach and exhale, back of the hand, back of the shoulder to the ground, ear to the ground. And reset in that neutral position. Let's go to the other side, same thing. Right arm reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. 2 more. Breathing in. Twist the spine. Exhale down. Awesome. Last one. Breathing in. And exhale all the way down. Nice, team. Come back into that tabletop position. And from here, we're going to do a shoulder rotation. So your left arm reach forward with your thumb facing up towards the sky. And then keep bringing your arm up. Once you find that tension point, you're going to internal rotate the shoulder and keep reaching back. So you find your own expression on this movement. And then once you tap your toes back there, then you reverse the same way. Palms facing up, external rotate your shoulder and bring your hand back to the ground. Let's go other side. Right arm goes, thumbs facing up. Find that tension point where you have to internal rotate your shoulder in order to keep going on that movement. Back of the hand taps the ground and then reverse the same way. Reaching up, external rotate the shoulder and back down to the ground. One more each side, a bit more fluid on this one. Reaching left arm up. Keep rotating, see if you can go any deeper on this one. Exhale, drop it down and reverse the same way, all the way up. And exhale, slow down. Last one to the other side. Reaching right arm up, thumbs facing up. Internal rotate the shoulder. Keep rotating and reaching back. Tap the back of the hand and then reverse. All the way here. Bring the hand back to the ground. Walk your hands a bit more and then find your lay on your belly position. So for this one, we're coming to a cobra stretch. Forearms to the ground, fingers pointing forward. And then we're just gonna stay here for a few breaths. So make sure your hips are down to the ground. You're lifting the chest as high as you can. Take some deep breaths through. Nice and long breaths into your lower back, connecting with yourself. Perfect. Whenever you're ready from there, bring the hands underneath your shoulders and then push it into a child's pose again. Reset. And then we're gonna progress into that spine wave. So this time you're tapping your toes back there. We start from here. Extend your legs, and then instead of a downward facing dog, we have a pike position. So you have high heels. And then round the whole spine as you wave forward on this one. Find your plank position. Once you get into a plank position, you're gonna drop the knees, your chest and your chin down to the ground and slide forward into your upward facing dog. Big breath there. Bend your hips. As you bend your hips, tap your toes at the same time and find your pike position again. High heels, round the whole spine and wave forward into a plank. Once plank, drop the knees, chest, chin into the ground and slide forward, upward facing dog. Open the chest. One more time. Bend your hips, tap your toes, push the ground away and wave forward, plank. Drop the knees, chest and chin, slide forward, upward facing dog. Nice job. Now on this one, bend your hips and then just have a breather in a child's pose. Keep your forehead to the ground, interlace your fingers behind you, and we have a chest stretch. So if you see if you can keep the palms together the whole time, and then keep lifting your arms as high as you can so you can go deeper into that chest stretch. Big breath on this one. Then just slowly release your arms and then walk your hands back forward into your child's pose. Nice team. All right, we're gonna find our tabletop position one last time, and then on this one we're gonna extend our right arm and the left leg at the same time. So a lot of core activation on this one. Find your balance here. Once you find balance, then you're gonna start to bring your left knee towards your right elbow, and also nose towards your knee, navel in, and activate your core. And go again for two more. Lengthen and reach as much as you can. On the exhale, then you bring knee and elbows together. One more time. Reaching and lengthen. Exhale, bring them together. Awesome. Drop it down and go opposite side. Now left arm and right knee, right leg goes. Exhale, bring them together. Two more. Reaching. Lengthen as much as you can. Exhale, bringing them close. Last one, finding balance. Lengthen. Exhale, bringing them close. Good job. All right, tap your toes and find downward facing dog. From that down dog, just walk it out. Release your calves and your knees, hips moving side to side, and then walk your feet towards your hands. Whenever you get close to your hands, you can make sure your feet is hip width apart. And then soften the knees, grab your elbows, and rock side to side. Make sure you're releasing your lower back on this one, and also your neck. It's neutral and relaxed, so you're not like trying to hold your head. Move side to side a bit more. One more breath. Awesome. And just from there, we're gonna bend the knees, lower the hip, and then roll up to standing. Find your standing position and then reach your arms over the head. Big breath as you reach. On the exhale, do a cactus, arms twisting to the side. So twist towards the right as you bring your arms in cactus, bending your elbows. And then reach up again. Big breath as you reach. Twist towards the left side as you bring your arms in cactus. One more time, breathing in. Exhale towards the right side. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale towards the left side. Beautiful. Last one, we're gonna reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, pushing your thighs back. And again, we're gonna roll up to standing. Lower the hip and the knee. Roll all the way up. On this one, we're gonna reach your arms over the head and we're coming to a gentle back bend. So make sure your inner thighs are active. And then we're gonna push the hips forward and then open your arms in cactus, lifting your chest up towards the sky. Activate your lower back and your glutes as much as you can. Stay there for one more breath. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Awesome, team. Look halfway up, extending your leg. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the ground. And then keep walking your feet back into a downward facing dog. From the downward facing dog, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And then bring the right knee between your hands into a pigeon stretch. Rest your forehead on top of your hands for one deep breath. Awesome. And then pushing back into a downward facing dog. Left leg goes up and step your left knee between your hands into a pigeon stretch. Rest again. One more breath. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna swing the back leg all the way through, and then you're gonna lay on your back in half shavasana. So bending your knees, and then keep your heels close to your hip. Arms are alongside the body, and then just from here, you're pushing the ground away through your heels, extending your hip, bringing your hip as high as you can. You can stay here, and then also as an option, you can bring your hands under your lower back and push your hips a bit higher. You don't have to do that. It's just really an option. So if you're here, you can hold there for one more breath. Awesome. And then on the exhale, release your hands first, and then spine by spine, going back down to the ground. Happy baby pose to finish off the session. Sole of your feet facing up towards the sky. Few options: you can go hold your hand behind your knee, and then you can also grab your feet from the outside. On the exhale, press your knees down towards your armpits. Open the chest and your hips. One more breath on this one. You can stay there or move side to side also. And then on the next exhale, just hug your knees. Take a deep breath, bringing your knees towards your nose towards your knee. On the exhale, release, extending your legs and your arms in Shavasana. So making sure that your legs are away from each other and your arms away from the body. Taking these last few moments to connect with yourself. And that's a great opportunity to check on the way you're feeling now, comparing to the way you're feeling in the beginning of the session before the practice. See if that feels any different, if the body feels any better, and how was for you to take this time to take care of yourself, to take care of your joints, and just really connect with this present moment. Anywhere else to go or nothing else to do, just being here with yourself. Taking those final breaths in and out to fully relax and release any tightness and stiffness that might still there. And I invite you to bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. And from here, we're going to take 2 deep breaths. So inhaling through your nose as you expand your belly and your chest. Exhale through your mouth and release your chest and then your belly. One more time, breathing in and expand your belly and your chest. Exhale, release chest and belly. Letting go. Awesome. You're more than welcome to stay there for a bit longer if you like. You can pause the video and just enjoy a few more moments on that stillness mode. Otherwise, start to bring your awareness back to the body, moving your toes and your fingers. And then give yourself that one last full body stretch, bring your arms over the head. And then maybe you want to hug your knees one last time. Move side to side. And then taking all the time you need to find your way back, opening your eyes. You can roll to your favorite side. And then slowly find your way up. And this is us. I hope you're feeling much better than when we started. This is one of the videos that we have in our channel. We have a bunch of different good ones that you can practice early in the morning, right before going to bed, or even as a warm-up for your main activity. So if you really enjoyed this video and if you're feeling good, please share with your beloved ones, subscribe to our channel, and give us a like. You can also leave us a feedback if you would like to see anything different from what we have in our channel nowadays. Okay, I'll see you next time.